claims. So what did I do to you?
I wanna know that. Okay. I really want to know that.
Mom submitted my name to a shrine.
Okay. She did not.
I'm willing to even put that aside for us to move forward.
So you called my mom a witch in my face. I can say tangibly you did that. You're talking about something that is hearsay and third party.
What's up, y'all? It's Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. Today, we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac. And you know, they're back from their, 1 week hiatus due to the Super Bowl. And I could honestly say that this episode, I enjoyed it thoroughly. It was great. I have a lot to talk about. Wasn't boring. But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag.
All right, so we open up with Mia and Gordon, right? They're talking about the whole situation with her and Karen. Karen called her, a trick. She calling Karen an old dog. You know, it was what it was. But you know, the producers asked her, like, did you tell your husband about Karen also accused you of sleeping with a rapper? She's like, I left that part out. I bet you did. My whole thing is Mia's upset with Karen by saying these accusations. To be honest, like I said it before, Karen's like, what, 7-0? Like, she has not been wrong since. Like, she said there's a woman down in Georgetown that look like her. And I mean, I think she was talking about the assistant, because the assistant does resemble her. I mean, come on now. So, you know, we see Ashley come over and, you know, they talk about, you know, Gordon, and Mia brought up, you know, Ashley's divorce.
What's going on with you? I feel like we just haven't had a chance to, like, talk. Like, what's going on with the divorce? How you feeling? Are you okay?
And she's like, okay, are you really getting a divorce? Because, you know, me and Gordon, we talked about if anything, you know, was to transpire, we would have like an arrangement. So Ashley opens up about, you know, temporarily when she was younger being homeless, and, you know, with her mom, and how she basically operated out of fear because she doesn't want to go back to that place ever again.
Evicted twice from our house, so I've sat on the side of the street with my belongings multiple times. It is fear. When Giselle said it's operating in fear, like, yes, I am.
I can understand of, you know, operating out of fear. I feel like everybody can agree and relate to, like, you know, living on your own and also damn near being a paycheck away from being homeless. I understand that. However, you know, I have a savings account. But, you know, I can definitely understand that where she, you know, she's trying to figure out her situation before she gets divorced with Michael, because she's cutting off the continuous cash flow. But she's saying that, oh, by the end of the year, 2023, by the end of 2023, she'll be divorced from Michael. Obviously, that didn't happen because she's still married to this man. But we'll see what happens. So we found out that the girls are going to DR, and everyone is going. Robin didn't exclude anyone. And she's like, look, I'm not putting together no kumbaya stuff. We just gonna go here and have a good time. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, I'm not mad at that. Like, just do what you gotta do. So we finally see Nneka and Wendy meet up. And, you know, Nneka arrives, she sits down. Wendy arrives, she sits down. And it's very awkward.
So before I even, like, spent time with this group and was even in, like, the group's presence, my cousin-in-law, Libet, received phone calls from your family.
The waitress come over and say, hey, what would you guys like to drink? Nneka orders a mimosa. Wendy orders a water. When Wendy ordered a water, I said, she's not staying long. So Nneka wants to move forward. And it definitely feels like Wendy does not want to move forward. Doesn't care for her. And it just seems like very contentious. So Nneka basically runs down, you know, how Libet told, you know, that Wendy's mother and family has been talking about her, putting her names in shrines, this, that, and the third, and all because she came on the show. However, this is word of mouth. We still have yet to see any type of proof of anything. So when Wendy says, what have I done to you? That is a valid statement.
So what did I do to you?
Wendy, all the stuff.
I'm asking you a simple question.
Your family was.
Because what hath Wendy particularly done to you, right? So, you know, Wendy tells Nneka that, you know, you call my mother a witch, and we already know the ramifications within our culture of how that means. That tears down lineages. And then Nneka's just like, okay, well, your mother submitted my name to a shrine. And my whole thing is, I'll be frustrated as well too, because it's like, okay, you say you want to move forward, and I just told you that my mother didn't do such thing. So stop repeating that she did do it. You could say alleged. I heard, but you can't say, you're saying it like it's factual when you don't know it's factual. You just heard it from Lebe, like we know her to be honest. I don't know this one for the hole in the wall, so I can't sit here and say that she's just such stuff, you know, to Brother Teresa, she's just honest, right? So Wendy asked Nneka, like, you know, what have I done to you? And Nneka keeps saying, like, well, your family did this to me. She said, we're not about to go there. What have I done? You keep saying my family. What have I done? Valid. So at this point, Wendy just looks pissed. And she just tells her, you know, if you want to move forward, I want an apology and for calling my mother a witch and, you know, saying the accusations about them are not true.
Can you say that?
I can say that I apologize for calling your mom the name of a witch. And I apologize for calling you a bitch as well.
So Nneka said, you look, I apologize for calling your mother a witch. That was not my intent. But also, Wendy, you have to take ownership of you calling me a crackhead and saying these things. And Wendy's like, look, you're trying to go backwards. We can't go backwards.
The phone calls, everything. The crackhead.
Hey, smoking crack.
Crack? Is that what I smell? Be careful with the allegations.
You see
Because you're only talking about yourself. You're not.
However, Wendy, you say we can't go backwards, but to be honest, you did call that girl a crackhead. So you can't sit up here now for her to be held accountable and you not be held accountable either. You heard that. You don't know that for a fact either, Wendy. So how can you sit up here and not apologize to her for saying an accusation that you don't know for a fact? You haven't seen her over here, them lines. You haven't. So you can't say that to be facts. That's hearsay as well. Wendy says, look, this is what I can do. I can coexist with you, but you don't want peace. You don't want peace. She gets up, she bops out the door, and that's what it was.
I want peace.
No, you don't want. You don't want peace. Yeah, your behavior.
And Nneka starts crying. She's to the producer. She's just like, she does not want peace. She just tear down my family. She know what their family did. And don't get me wrong. Do I think that Wendy's mother did say something crazy? Yes. However, do I know what she said? No. But did she say something? She said something.
Make sure they realize it's very hard to find a friend. Very easy to make an enemy.
What? We still don't know. Cause even her mom, when she told her mom about it, she said, like, you know, a friend is hard to find, and, you know, an enemy is easy to make, or something like that. So we transfer over to Candace and Chris's house, and they talk about how, you know, the roles are reversed. Candace is on the road. She's over here doing her shows, and, you know, the second half of the Deep Space tour. And Chris is now at home doing content creating, making, you know, seeing stuff all over Twitter and stuff.
So working from home, doing content for his YouTube.
We're gonna make some nachos.
What are they called?
Him doing food and stuff. So he talks about the whole IVF situation. He's like, okay, so what's going on with that? Candace is like, look, I'm worried about, you know, there's a growth in my breast, and I'm worried about that. I don't want these hormones from the IVF to make it worse or develop into something else. So they get a letter from the doctor basically saying that she doesn't have cancer, nothing's cancerous, everything is fine.
Your test shows no signs of breast cancer.
I can read.
It's recommended that you continue with your routine follow-up.
But she's just like, still, I don't know, and I gotta be careful. And he's getting frustrated because obviously I guess he wants another child, they want to have kids together, but I'm just like, we just got to figure out what are we doing, because Chris, you need a job. You see Giselle and her daughter going to the graduation, and Grace is graduating, and this is like, you know, Giselle's redeemable qualities. It's her children. I can still hold Giselle accountable for the nasty, vile things that she has done. However, like, so her celebrating her children and the accomplishment of graduating is a big feat. So I can always, you know, lay the arms down and congratulate Grace and congratulate Giselle for, you know, helping her kids, you know, progress through life. So shout out to them, right? So we see Robin, Nneka, and Mia going shopping, and, you know, I feel like I miss Robin and her pixie cut. Like, what's going on? But, you know, it is what it is. Mia tells them that, you know, still, I'm iffy with Karen. And Nneka says, look, I met with Wendy and it's not going good. She's gaslighting me. I'm like, girl, Nneka, please find something else to talk about, because I'm so over it. But, you know, it's the next day. Everybody is going to Puerto Rico. Even Kiana. So Robin's like, look, I invited Kiana because, you know, I knew her prior, you know, by way of Giselle. So when everybody touched down, Robin let everyone know on the Sprinter that, you know, we are staying on a 365-acre property. It's going to be great. It's called Casa de Campo. It's so good.
As excited as I am for this trip. Okay, starting off on a good foot. So we're staying.
Karen's like, oh yeah, Ray has been here before, this, that, and the third. And actually, he also was here. He go here every year. And there was one time early in our marriage that a woman picked up his phone. He said it was the housekeeper. I'm just like, okay, Karen.
The girl, she says, hello, Mr. Baby, not available. Oh, you can order girls out here, I heard. Oh, everything. Yes, like.
Okay. So, you know, I feel like this trip is definitely giving Housewives level trip, right? It's really giving, like, everybody seems like, you know, cordial. Like, it seemed like people have thrown the beefs to the side, just besides Karen and Robin. So they all walk into the property, you know, they grab a drink from the concierge. Wendy does a toast to the group and basically toasts to Robin as well. And, you know, we see Kiana after the toast run to the bathroom, and the producers are putting like the bubble guts sound on. I'm just like, maybe she got a shit. I don't know. The girl's over here running like, Ashley, you using the bathroom, Ashley? I'm like, girl, IBS. Trust me, sister in heart. So we get to the whole room situation, and Robin obviously gonna get the suite. But Robin announced that there's 8 bedrooms, 4 singles, 2 doubles. My whole thing with this is it already obvious? It's already obvious that whoever Robin picked, I already knew who it was going to be. So she picked Ashley to get a single, Giselle to get a single, Nneka. And Robin had 1, so that's 4. And my whole thing is, she's like, well, you know, I did this for Nneka because Nneka is new to the group. So fuck Kiana, right? But whatever. So just Wendy's like whatever. Candace like whatever. Karen's like nope, nope, nope.
So you will be in one of the doubles.
Pass me by, oh gentle Savior. No ma'am, no ma'am.
Because Robin declared like, Karen, you know, there's something you have never done, which is share a room on a trip. So you're gonna share one today. And Karen's just like, no, I'm not doing that. So she goes to the concierge. She's like, hey, I just want to let you know that, you know, what do I got to do? I'm not staying in no other room. I want a room with a view, this and the third. Ashley's like, look, if it's such a big of a deal, I stay with Mia. You could take the room I'm in. And Karen's like, nope. And Ashley's just like, so you're leaving? She was like, no, I'm not leaving. She's like, so what's going on? Like, and Karen was like, look, I got the Benjamins, so I can get whatever I want. I said, no, that's right. So the woman's saying like, it's $5,000, blah, 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 blah. Chaos is ensuing, right? We see Candace and Wendy are at the pool. Robin walks out and they're like, hey, Robin, what's going on? Robin, you know, cordial, very much cordial. Robin said like, look, Karen, she didn't want Ashley's offer. She's turning her nose up. Karen's like earshot. She walks out and she said, Robin, shut up. Robin's like, blah, blah, blah. I'm not shutting up.
If you just took Ashley's offer, your ass be right here and you have a view. Robin, shut up. Just shut up. No, I'm not shutting up. Shut up. I ain't listening to your raggedy ass.
I'm like, childish. But Robin goes back inside. She talks to Wendy and they're very cordial, very, very cordial. Like, oh yeah, you know, tonight, you know, we're gonna be doing night golfing. It's gonna be great. You know, get ready, blah, blah, blah. Very cordial, you know. It's not really, it doesn't seem like any tension there. But you know, Karen and Ashley are sitting down on the couch. And Karen's like, look, I guess I'll be sleeping on the couch because, you know, I couldn't get another place to stay. I can't figure out anything. So now I'm over here roomless. Ashley's like, look, I will let you take my room and I will room with Mia. Robin's like, oh, aren't you so nice, Ashley? You're so nice. Karen tells her like, shut your raggedy ass up.
Well, stay with Mia.
Oh, you are so nice.
Have this room.
Robin, get your raggedy ass out the.
They start arguing. Candace is outside the room like, girl, what's going on? What is going on, girl? I'm like, that's me, nosy as hell. But you know, everything dismisses. So Giselle goes to Kiana's room and checks up on her. She's like, hey, you know, I know you weren't feeling well on the plane. Are you good? Kiana's like, yeah, you know, I'm better now. I'm cool. Thank you for checking up on me. mind you, because she said that nobody else checked up on her, i.e. Candace and Wendy. And I did see a little interaction when they were talking about the rooms, and Wendy was just like, girl, go get the room up there. And it just, the way that she said it, I was just like, I don't know. Something about that was just not really cute, but whatever. So Giselle's like, look, Kiana is a Be More girl. Mind you, this is like our second time introducing Kiana. And she had a confessional too. So I'm just like, okay, we're investing. We're investing. So she's like, yeah, you know, Kiana's a Be More girl. She does hair. Well, she used to do hair. She's friends with Giselle's good Judy, Kyle. And she's like, that's how I know of her. So at the end of the episode, Ashley, Giselle, Rob, and Mia all get together in the room. And Jizzy basically tell them that, you know, Nneka is really the new Grand Dame. And I want to crown her today. So let's go outside. Everybody go outside. Giselle just like, Nneka, since Karen shaded you about living in North Potomac, you actually live in Potomac. So she was like, we're going to name you the new Grand Dame of Potomac.
Grand Dame of Potomac. That is a heavy title.
Karen's just like, okay. Yeah, great. Candace walked off. She was like, I don't have time to listen to this sinister imp. Like, girl.
Any opportunity that this sinister imp has.
But to be honest with Candace, I'm just like, it's just shady. It's not, I feel like you can't take that deep. She's just shading. It's just fun. It's just fun, shady shit. Nothing too deep. So I'm just like, Candace, like, come on. You're going to have to really just deal with it at this point. But y'all, hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop a y'all and break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? It's sour candy, all I really ask you for.